Hey everybody, it's the Dudes with Attitude podcast, your favorite group of esteemed wrestling boomers who are living the greatest era of professional wrestling, the WWF Attitude Era. I am your host, the good Dr. Legend, joined as always with my esteemed colleagues, the magnificent one, Brett Evers,
Oh, yeah, baby. Let's get this going.
the supreme submission machine, Angelo,
This is it, Austin. This is it.
Hasn't
and
lost a smile yet.
guys, the streak continues. Gailberg making his second appearance. No ego, Weasel Magnific.
Elbert.
You just when you have the answer, you know what? I change it.
Elbert.
We should get a Gailberg counter on the bottom. This is see how long the streak goes. Any of you guys are betting men. What do you guys think? You think we'll ever reach double digits, Brett?
For him consecutively?
No,
Oh.
I'm saying like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I'm going to take the under on that.
You know
For
how
sure.
many movies are coming out next month?
Double digits is like 3 months for us. I don't know if he can do 3 consecutive months.
By the way, viewers, Weasel skipped out on us. We had to reschedule because he had to watch Jurassic Park 3. How was it?
It was good, better than the.
It was
Good
good.
one.
I heard nothing but awful things about that movie.
Yeah.
Well,
I heard it was a shit show of a movie.
the 5th one was bad. The Jurassic World Part 2, that one was bad, and this one was better than
That
that.
one was good.
I never knew the title of this movie. They never put it up. They just showed the stupid Jurassic Park one.
The
It was-
The
It was
Minion?
Jurassic World Dominion. Yeah, no, he's right though. They never showed it in advertisements.
I didn't know
Never
what to
did.
call it. I was just like, what is it, Jurassic World 3? Like, is that what we're calling it? Let
I
me
mean,
see that. Look, what I do when I go to theaters, I want to see the dinosaur movie.
I did see. You know what I did see though? Last week I saw Lightyear, and that was bad.
I heard that was bad too.
Yeah.
I heard it was.
Not.
really
I think my
bad.
expectations were really high. It just wasn't good.
Yeah, I mean, I was never interested in the first place. I do have tickets to see Thor: Love and Thunder next week.
Yeah.
That I did.
Yee!
Yeah.
Well, I heard Christian Bale's
Wanna go
super
watch
good
that.
in it, and I love Christian Bale. He's a fantastic actor. He does pretty much really good in everything. Well, the only
I
one
just like Taika. Taika always has really good movies.
yeah, I can see that. I'm cautiously optimistic. I don't know what to expect, so I'm trying not to expect anything. But we are coming back from the another quintessential Raw episode, the one where Austin gets the belt shoved in his face, and we are on our way to No Way Out in Texas. Now, is this the go home Raw? Is the pay per view on the 15th? Because this takes place on February 9th, 1998.
I think so.
Let's see. Yeah, the No Way Out is February 15th, so this is Go Home.
Go home, and we have one match on the card, guys.
What's the match?
It's the main event.
No, it's the Shamrock match. The
Oh, that's
Shamrock
right.
with
They didn't
Ahmed
even announce the
Johnson
main event
and
yet.
DOA versus the Nation for
Oh,
no
no.
fucking reason. Who would buy this show? Like, I remember.
I don't think it had very many buys, if I remember correctly.
I mean, it's the tweener pay-per-views never got a lot of traction. I can see why they didn't have any fucking build-up. Like, we had 3 good Raw episodes to build up to the show, and nothing happened. I don't know what they're thinking, but I'm expecting the war. I almost think it'll be like Survivor Series '97 bad, like just peppering my Angus for this one, boys. It might not be good, but let's see how good this Raw episode is, guys. We're gonna start in just a bit, but first off, what are y'all drinking?
Well, we got our cherry vanilla Coke Zero. We got my summer shandy made with some hot dog on a stick lemonade. And then I have my Brita water, not my liquid death water.
Your fucking hose water. You know what?
Hey,
I wonder
like
if
my
I could
water.
sell hose water as like a nostalgic thing.
You could.
The going theory is that all bottled water just comes out of a hose.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, after I've tasted reverse osmosis water, I can't go back to water bottles. It's nasty. Angela, what are you drinking?
I actually have my off-brand diet orange soda that I'm drinking right
Diet
now.
Shasta Orange.
Diet
Oh, is it
Shasta
orange? Is it orange cream?
Just orange. It's
Ah.
it's pretty plain. It's like the 2 for $7, 12 pack that you get.
Hey,
Okay.
it's inflation and whatnot.
Okay,
I
you
get
gotta
you.
stretch them dollars, man. Weasel, what are you drinking?
I got my Monster
Always.
and my Tropicana Cranberry.
Jesus Christ. If there's anything, if he's consistent with his drinks, just not his appearances.
Yeah.
I'm splurging a little bit today, guys. I found a La Croix hibiscus in
Oh.
my fridge.
That's good.
La
Hibiscus.
Croix.
Croix. Boom. All right,
Fancy.
guys. Join us on Peacock. We're starting the show in 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, here we go. What the fuck
Ooh.
is this?
Wow.
This bitch needs work. She has nothing to. They're not gonna have little people wrestler. You know this is a Vince McMahon who wrote this shit. Because Vince Russo wouldn't do this dumb shit. Vince like, oh yeah, we're gonna have her dress up like Marilyn Monroe. She's gonna sing to me. It's gonna be hot. They've got her in more clothes now than she's ever worn in WWE prior.
Ooh.
Could they afford a better green screen? Oh, it's Freddie Blassie's birthday? When did he care about this guy?
This is very awkward.
I mean, like, how often do they celebrate birthdays of old retired wrestlers? I don't
Never.
When they can make it to 80 and past their 60s and 70s, I can see why.
For instance, like, there's no concussion trial. Look at Blassie. He lasted to 80.
Actually, Blassie, he lived a couple more years after that, didn't he?
Yeah. He made it to like 84 or something, 88, 87.
Sadly, it's used to these guys dying out at like 50 or 60, which is sad.
Most of them are like before 65. Amazing! Amazing!
You know what? WWE has always been really good at recap promos and making the shit they did seem way cooler than it was.
Yeah.
Like that Khali versus Taker promo, I remember watching it live, and it did not look like that. It looked like dog shit.
Yeah.
When he got hit in the head and the gunshot went off.
Boom! It was like the
I remember
little
how fucking silent it was.
stinkiest chop of all time. Oh god, please don't give us a 40-minute fucking DX promo. I know we've got like 7 more weeks of this shit left of the Michaels DX era, and it can't go away soon enough. God, they're featuring Ahmed Johnson like he matters.
Brett's
Oh,
still in this.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Brett's probably still in
there
this.
he is.
Yeah,
right
he
there.
is.
Jeez. And there's Sid in there. When was the last time Sid was on TV?
The fuck.
This is the one they used through the whole Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Like, they never changed this. Like, we're gonna get, this is the intro we get through the whole era. I think they changed it, like, maybe right before the brand split. That's when they officially make Raw like its other show.
Use this song all the way through until the brand split. Brand split.
Brand split.
Brand split. They use this song all the way through that. Excuse me.
Oh shit!
Austin!
Starting out strong, come out swinging. Thank God. What the fuck is he carrying? A knapsack?
Yeah, trash bag.
Pillowcase.
Jesus.
Such
You
a
know-
pop,
They
man.
know who the fucking star is.
Mhm.
God, but they're still in the small arenas here. I wonder when they start scaling up.
Probably 98. Well, 99 is my guess.
Where did they say this one was at again? Which city?
Indianapolis?
In
Yeah, it just
Eastonville.
said Indiana.
Yeah.
Eastonville, Indiana. Or Eastonville.
Damn right. I want
These
to make
promos
one
are
thing
always a
clear
hoot.
to Shawn Michaels. You don't come out on national television and rub a damn belt in Stone Cold's face.
Is this a live show? I
I
think
don't
the last
think
one
so.
was pre-recorded.
That's just something you just don't do. This Sunday in your house.
I think it has to be. There's no way they would lead with
You're
Austin.
damn right. There's no way out of that pay-per-view because I want a piece of your ass.
They censored ass on the subtitles.
Yay!
But I tell you right now, I don't really want to wait that long. So what I'm telling Shawn Michaels, get yourself some guts and bring your long-haired ass.
They don't have a main event for this show. Like, we don't have one right now. I know we only have one match. But, like, shouldn't Vince and shit be scrambling? Like, we need to put some fucking...
Look who's joined us. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy at this time.
Stone Cold. What happened? Were you a little bit tied up last week? Didn't help you notice you were all revved up.
So funny.
You would laugh at that, Angela.
I got news for you. Ice
Dad
Man.
joke.
Oh, Iceman.
Break kid Shawn Michaels knows exactly how to pull your strings, son.
They act like
He's
they're
the
fucking
baddest
two.
SOB in the World Wrestling Federation, and what happened? I punked him out last week like a DOG.
How do you like these cross promos that they do where, like, there's, like, televised and then the other guy's in the ring?
In case you haven't
Stupid.
noticed,
They're great when they're in the ring. They're less effective.
I never enjoyed these.
now, if you want a piece of me, hey, you're gonna get a piece.
They're not bad as long as they don't go this long.
When I
If it's like
say
a
so.
minute or two,
But
fine.
Stone Cold, being the gracious World Wrestling Federation champion, being the icon, the showstopper, the main eventer that I am.
Austin has the same look at my
You
face
can
that I
give
do.
me one, just one good reason why I ought to come out there. I'll be more than happy to come out there.
You look so
and
happy,
slap
like,
the
I'm gonna kill
taste
this motherfucker.
Right out of your mouth.
This guy is gonna die. He's a dead man.
Well, you want a good reason. I know you ain't gonna come out here just for the hell of it, because I beat your damn ass. So
Ooh.
the reason I'll give you, Sean, I got you a belt, son.
How the fuck?
Come
I
on,
knew
man,
the
get
belt was in that bag. But, like, how the fuck did Austin get it? Like, they never explained it.
My belt, son, is right here. You're talking about the World Wrestling Federation Championship belt.
Please
The
tell me
one
there's a
I wear
giant
so
middle
proud
finger
of.
in there. Ah, that's a toy belt.
What's this? Where's my belt? Hey, jackass. Where's my belt?
Call him a thief.
By
Arrest this man.
by rock logic, he's the champ now.
Yes.
You bring your ass out here to the ring, I'll give it back to you, but you're gonna have to ask me real nice.
That's a good promo start show.
Hell yeah!
I mean,
Dude,
it's,
Austin is miles ahead of everybody on the mic right now.
well, except for Mark Barrow.
Yeah.
Mario Barrow, yeah.
Touche.
I would pay good money to see a Rock, Austin, and Mero in a main event picture.
He'd probably stun Sable at the end of it.
That'd be even better. What?
But I'm in a good
Oh
position to
man, I
command
hate. They're
if
doing so
necessary.
much stuff. They're doing so much to sell WrestleMania right now. It's like they forgot they have a pay-per-view next week.
Tonight, WWF Raw is brought to you by Foot Action. For every action,
Foot action.
Good
You do a
action.
counter.
Wow.
How many of these companies are like out of business?
Out of
right
business?
Now? Yeah.
flavors.
Oh yeah.
Who dresses up like a referee? Stop dancing.
All right.
Happy birthday, happy 80th birthday to Freddie Blassie.
She got changed real quick though.
I've been informed
Yeah.
that Steve Austin is just raising holy heck in the locker room.
Like she's not long for this world. I think she's out of the company like in the next couple of months.
I thought you meant
Yeah.
in real life too, because she's not
Too,
long for this world
no,
either.
yeah, she's not long for this life either.
But I'm like,
Yeah.
like she's really started this whole like sexy diva revolution in WWE, and like paved the way for like Sable and all the other divas that end up coming in here now. But like, why did they keep her? Was she like, oh, like honestly, of all the divas out there, I think she looked the best. She was the best looking one.
Absolutely huge.
What the fuck? She's a special guest ring announcer.
Yeah, the announcer,
Good God.
the
Please
Legion
tell
of
me.
Doom.
Please tell me the LOD are fighting little people. That'd be great. Just to mollywop some kids around the ring. Listen to this shit, man. What is Vince not thinking? We can't sell LOD shirts, guys. They're not popular. I
You can
bet
just
you.
go to Pro Wrestling Tees and get a shirt of theirs.
I bet you they're like the second or third most popular attraction right now in WWE. I'd even be
Dang.
willing to bet they're the second, right behind Austin. What the fuck? They're fighting these jobbers?
Oh no.
Jesus.
They're just really shoving the NWA down our throats, huh?
I don't get it. Like, this is...
I mean, it's like four old blonde guys with mullets, and like we're supposed to get excited in 1998 over this.
Like, this is the Attitude Era, and this is some, like, 80s Southern wrestling bullshit. But I don't know what the fuck, what's his name, Cornette got in Vince's ears. Like, we're gonna have the best matches of the night, fans. They're gonna be wrestling. They're real wrestlers, and they're gonna do it.
Just said that the Nation of Domination and whatever that was tonight.
That's tonight? They said they were gonna do that on No Way Out of Texas.
Yeah, they just advertised it for tonight for the second hour.
You gotta be shitting me. It's like, alright, guys. Now we have no matches for No Way Out. Look, Barry Windham was good in his time, but this dude's got the mega dad wrestling bod.
Out of shape. Oh.
He's no longer
I mean-
putting on those 90-minute classics with Ric Flair, that's for sure.
Oh. Used to go 90 minutes, but how much of actual wrestling they did in those 90 minutes is
You know what?
That's another
I
story.
was very curious about that, and I said, oh, let me see how good those matches were. Maybe 70 to 75 minutes of rest holds.
it's a
And,
lot
like,
of rest holds.
Arm locks and leg locks and just like the quote unquote wear down moves and stuff. Again, I haven't watched the Iron Man match between Brett and Michaels, but I know there was at least some of that. Probably nowhere near as bad as what I saw between Wyndham and Flair.
Never seen that Iron Man match?
No, I watched it live, but I haven't watched it since, so I don't remember.
It's like 25,
Was-
35 minutes of fucking rest holds.
Yeah, they had some rest holds, but not as much as like what they did in the 70s and 80s.
I know, but it was still slow paced. It wasn't like it didn't get going till like the very end.
I think the only Iron Man match I saw that was like really, really intense. It wasn't the hour one. It was Angle versus Benoit, the submission Iron Man match, the 30-minute match that they had. That was pretty intense. But like those are, I mean, watching those two guys work is fantastic.
The Lesnar Angle 30-minute Iron Man match from SmackDown was pretty good too.
That was only 30 minutes. I thought they did an hour.
Oh, it was only. I think it was only 30 minutes because it was on SmackDown.
I wasn't watching during that time, so it's just like the bits and pieces.
Double team, double elbows by Wyndham and Jarrett. Anytime your peers start doubting your ability.
Jesus, what is this like promoting right now? What is the point of all this?
Are they trying to get the LOD over? Because you're gonna let them
I
tweet
don't
up.
think they've won a match since they've been here.
Well, my real question is that like, what's the point? Who's trying to get over right now?
Right.
Wait a second, look at this. Now by Wyndham, there's two. Animal somehow
This is also really weird because it's usually Hawk the one that gets the beat down and Animal gets the hot tag.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Tell me they're not over, right?
I don't fucking understand it. It upsets me greatly to see what happened to them. I know, yeah, they're an 80s tag team, but they are fucking over. I mean, look, Wyndham and LOD were both wrestling in the same era. Look at the LOD's body compared to Wyndham's body. They actually, at least they fucking care about their physique and their look and their...
I'm pretty sure they had some help with their physiques too.
Chemical shortcuts.
Yeah, I think on the dark side of the ring, they pretty much said, yeah, we did that.
Everybody did.
Oh, I mean, they all did it in the 80s.
Macho Man fucking did it. Like, when I heard that,
Yeah.
like, no. And he said, why? I learned about it because he had to get off why he retired in '91 because he was getting off the juice, so him and Elizabeth could try for a baby. I was like, what the? Macho Man juices?
Oh.
Mmm.
That might explain why he started wearing that top then.
Uh-huh.
Because you could tell after the steroids trial that a lot of guys kind of lost some of their mass.
There were the rumors about Ultimate Warrior that he was the real Ultimate Warrior died, and this is a guy that got to replace him.
Yeah, the fake one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember all that. I never believed it, but I mean, he definitely came back.
What
Not
the
his
fuck?
Hey, they
warrior
are
leg.
fucking him up.
Oh, the figure four. Oh, they're gonna make Hawk tap to this.
Is Animal an idiot?
Oh
Oh
shit.
god.
Oh, you know what? This is a better ending to this match than I wanted. So.
Ah!
Now we know they're trying to get Bradshaw over.
Now look at Barry Windham, how fast he has to run.
At least he can fucking move. Good God.
By disqualification, the NWA.
Why are they the winners?
Because what's his name? Bradshaw ran in. But LOD, I mean, like, who is it on behalf of? Like, the ref just called the bell. He didn't hit anybody, did he?
Nobody chased him away.
I guess that's a rule.
We all know that WWE likes to make their own rules on what is and is not allowed. And
Did you
what
guys
is and
hear
is not
the
a
story about the WWF rulebook?
No.
I heard about the rule book.
So Vince one day complained. He goes, people keep asking about it. Where's the rule book for wrestling? We have a rule book. Let's get a rule book written. And so a couple of guys, took a weekend and wrote the rule book of wrestling. They had like a nice thick binder, all the rules laid out, pin, submission, count out, all the match types, everything. Come in on a Monday, hand it to Vince. He goes, Vince goes, what the hell is this? He goes, what's the rule book that you asked for? We don't fucking need this. And he threw it in the trash right in front of us.
They spent all that time.
That sounds like Vince.
Jesus, guys, these guys must be coming in cheap. Don't tell me these clowns.
Hey, it's my show.
Oh,
It's my show.
Slop bucket.
I will say, like, I like the look of this tag team more than the Quebecers. Their old look, like the red and the black or whatever. Because the guy looks fucking tough with that eye patch, but I mean, they're still like that guy's fucking mullet is not doing him. Wait, are they both heels? What the fuck is going on?
Also on the same Shotgun Saturday Night broadcast. In tag team action as the Godwins were taking on the other half of the Boricuas, it was the Quebecers that enlarged
Savio Vega.
the Godwins to lose. So this Sunday, when the Godwins take on the Quebecers, it's two teams that are looking to get right back into title hunt.
Oh, it's a singles match.
WWF tag team champions, and both teams really
They're
owe
both
each other
heels,
something
aren't they?
from last
Yeah,
year.
what the fuck? What's the rub here? What are the stakes?
I mean, we can't root for the Godwins for obvious reasons.
This is a very disgusting match here. I don't think I can watch it, guys. Okay, why do the Godwins gotta be beating up the guy in black trunks?
Ooh.
I bet poor Henry Godwin still lives up to the. I remember I had a program with one of the greatest WWF wrestlers of all time. I made that guy's career with our famous slot bucket match.
Didn't he have a hog pin match with Triple H
He
too?
did. Yeah, God. I was like, and I was a mark at the time, so I was always cheering for Godwin because fuck Triple H. But like looking back on it, man, like what the fuck were they thinking? Though, I heard the biggest blowhard for himself though of all time. Which wrestler do you think sells himself at conventions or anything more than anybody else does?
Ric Flair.
Hulk Hogan.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
You guys are all wrong.
Wait, Virgil.
Virgil.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
Virgil.
right, yeah.
That's true.
He's like me and Hulk Hogan sold out Madison Square Garden. Like he didn't even
Oh
wrestle
my
Hulk.
God.
He wrestled
Yeah,
Beyonce.
I heard he does like $30 as an autograph, for $10 for a picture, and like,
Oh yeah.
Does it even have a GoFundMe too?
yeah, he has everything.
Like, look, I'm not dissing the guy for making a living, but like he really plays up the nostalgia factor of what he really did versus
Yeah,
like what
absolutely.
actually happened.
I mean, his biggest claim to fame is he was the $1 million champion at one point.
Right? I think there's only been two. Well, other than didn't his son hold the belt for a bit?
And then you also had Austin with the belt when he was the ringmaster.
Oh, have you got? Oh, by the way, have any of you guys watched the Young Rock show?
No, is it good?
I haven't
I've
seen
been-
the second season
I've been
yet.
telling you guys, watch the fucking show. It's amazing. In the second season, they do a good job. They actually show like in Rock go work his first wrestling match in a 1997 episode. He meets like Austin and Mankind, and Austin was
Really?
yeah, it was Austin was like in his ringmaster getup, and he was talking to Rock. He was like, "Hell, man, I think we're gonna fire me in a couple months anyway, so I might not even be here next time you show up." And they actually show his first match on Survivor Series and whatever, and then his WrestleMania fucking stinker with the Sultan.
That's crazy.
But no, it's
Sultan.
it's a fantastic show. Like I can't pinpoint like what is actually true or whatnot. I know there's a lot of embellishments, especially with his dad. He makes his dad look a lot better than his dad actually was.
Yeah, I heard his dad was pretty.
Yeah, his dad was kind of
Yep.
a big
Yes.
piece of shit. But like, I mean, it's Rock's story. He can tell it any way he wants to. But you know, I can't swear gospel on everything. But it's either way. If you just took it just as like a show to watch, it's an absolute blast. It's a ton of fun. It's a great way to kill time. One of the best shows on TV, I think, especially if you're a wrestling fan.
Yeah, I mean, I plan on. Did they finish season 2 yet?
They did. The season 2's done. Did you
Well,
watch?
then
Did you watch the Christmas special from the first season?
You know what? I meant to, but it must have expired it on Hulu and Peacock because it's not on either now.
Oh,
That sucks.
You can't even get season 1 anywhere. They don't have it on any platform.
What?
You have to buy it if you want to watch season 1 or rent it. Yeah. So I was glad I saw season 1 when I did. But yeah, I missed the Christmas one, and they've already taken it off streaming too.
Oh,
So.
for you Hulu fan, anybody guys watch Shameless?
Yeah.
Yep.
The son in that show, the guy with like the kind of the strangly blonde hair or whatever.
The
the bear,
bear.
right?
The
Is it the
bear.
The
That
bear.
show's
Yeah, that's a
awesome.
great show. Yeah.
Hair is
I
fantastic.
want to watch that one too.
We just finished it up and it was amazing.
I'm 3 episodes deep. It's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm 4. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. The
I can
second,
only get so much done with my fiance, so she's not moved in yet.
oh.
We're still on Stranger Things. We still have one more episode.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot to share this with you guys on the pre-show. Yeah, so episodes in the coming months might be sporadic. My wife is pregnant again.
Oh,
Yay!
yay! Congrats!
We already know it's a boy by Seed is Strong.
Is it yours?
We'll see. We'll see. I asked the ladies to do a dick measurement, and if it's really, really tiny, then we're gonna have a conversation.
Steve Austin.
¿Por qué?
Porque robó el cinturón de Shawn Michaels.
¿Por qué nosotros?
Porque quiero que lo traen.
I love how this bitch is named China but speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
Where did they get the name China from anyway? Like, oh, think about it. How did that? What does that
No.
mean? What does that mean?
Well, folks, it looks like a deal's been struck. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I can.
The Western Union Rewind. Western
Now,
Yeah,
would it be
my
on?
brother is also having a son too.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. What's he do?
My nephew is due in December, so my future sister-in-law is going to be very, very pregnant at our wedding.
Alicia is due January 3rd, so she will be decently pregnant at the wedding as well.
Rewind. Western
Okay.
Union, the fastest way to send money worldwide.
Well, apparently, China is
Yeah!
Hey, there you go. Oh man, I want him and Brian or Scott. What's his name?
Scott Taylor.
Scott Taylor. I only know him as Scotty Tuhati. Yeah, I need him and Scott Taylor to be teaming
What the
together.
fuck?
already.
This only Brian Christopher gets titles for his name? Like, did the guy walk out too fast? They like edited him out. Where the fuck did he go?
Yeah, the Catman.
And the team of Taka and Pantera were well on their way to victory.
Pantera.
Miscommunication led to their downfall, and eventually,
Oh, what the
Pantera's
fuck?
true colors shone through. After Pantera landed the moonsault,
Pantera's true colors.
what was inadvertent turned into
Ooh.
an on-purpose attack, and Pantera left the champion laying, really heating up their rivalry for this Sunday. They'll meet now on opposite teams. And here he
They have another fucking tag match. What is this, Survivor Series 2.0? How many fucking tag matches are going to be on this card?
A bunch.
I can't wait till he gets Funaki as his partner.
That's Psychosis?
No.
Is
Looks
it?
like him, but no.
No, they don't have any of the good luchadors here. Like, you
Oh,
watch
that's
them-
S.A. Rios, isn't it?
He didn't even get a fucking name either.
You didn't get the title card either, yeah.
Oh, but I'm
This is
pretty
like-
sure that's S.A. Rios.
Acula.
Yeah, it's
Like-
S.A., isn't it?
No, it's
goes-
Acula. Acula.
Somebody watches fucking WCW Cruiserweights and goes, Mom, can we have WCW Cruiserweights now? We have Cruiserweights at home and switches to WWE Raw.
No, the mom does. No, we have light heavyweights at home.
Oh my god.
with the elbow down to the small of the back. Pantera, as you see,
How did this guy get named Pantera? You know Vince can't market that fucking name. Unless that was his lucha name and they didn't want to change it. What the
You know,
fuck?
Vince, he doesn't allow anyone to use their
That was
their
sick.
outside name. Everyone has to have a Vince-approved name now.
Oh,
What do you
he's
think
back.
the dumbest Vince name change was?
Dumbest theory?
Theory.
Theory?
Yes.
Who's that?
Austin Theory. He dropped the Austin from his name, and he's just
Theory?
Theory.
Oh my god. What do you think the best change was then? That's a good question.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, I mean, that wasn't
Ringmaster.
Austin came up with that name. That wasn't Vince, though. That wasn't a Vince change. Vince was the ringmaster. To me, really, I never liked Bryan Danielson. They changed his name to Daniel Bryan. I thought that was better.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan was. It's more.
It flows off the tongue better.
Yeah, it definitely does.
We have got to take another look at exactly what transpired. The Western Union.
And Cesaro wasn't bad either. Getting rid of the Antonio.
His name now is fucking hard. Giovanni Capriani.
Who?
And Claudio?
Claudio, that's what it is.
Claudio
Giovanni, bro.
Yeah.
Giovanni Claudio.
What is it? Claudio Castagnoli?
Yeah, it's either Castagnoli or They were saying it with like the G silent, like it was Castagnoli.
What is with this dude's
yeah, Claudio.
face?
It's called Claudio now. He's Claudio.
I like it.
And they fucking like tore the house off when he came out.
I know, I was happy for him.
I was pissed because I'm like, you could see the crowd getting excited, but they didn't show on TV the screen, so it's like, why are they excited? Show me why they're excited.
And now Christopher stalks his prey.
Like took it away from the home audience because they didn't know who they were cheering for. So it's like, well, killed your home audience to appease your
the people.
What's it called? This dude does the head tap too much. Like, I love that as a heel move, but like that's like his signature, and he doesn't play like his character's not like a super intelligent guy. Oh, the stroke!
No!
I love how heavyweight finishers are fucking cruiserweight setup moves. Oh, here comes a power bomb. Boom,
Power bomb.
2 count.
I guess you could make the argument that because they weigh less, when they hit the power bomb, it's less impactful.
But that would mean like any of the moves the fucking divas do are super shitty because they don't even make impact.
Well, they usually don't.
I mean, honestly, for Brian Christopher, that should be his gimmick, laughing. Like, because that would be annoying as a heel. Every time he did a move, he would just laugh, like, gotcha, whatever. That would draw good heat.
He did it all the way until he became Grandmaster Sexay.
It kind of feels sad that just Brian and Taka are carrying this light heavyweight. I know it doesn't go anywhere, but
the light heavyweight division.
They're just trying to push this thing like to compete with WCW, and they just don't have the talent for it.
Nope.
Please tell them do your flip. Chainsaw and Cactus aren't here. Oh my God! It's Jeff Hardy in there. Oh. Wait, who's commentating tonight?
Sounds like Brian Kelly.
And Cole.
Yeah, it's either
Michael Cole.
No, Jim Ross. This feels weird.
I thought I heard Jim Ross too.
Oh, please do the classic daddy move.
Oh,
sounds like JR, Michael Cole, and Kevin Kelly.
Why would he? Oh, is he gonna do like a headbutt? Oh, that would be awesome. Oh,
Panther.
oh, shit! Good job. It looked like he killed him.
Killed him.
How he flopped backwards? Like he got killed. Holy shit! Oops.
Oh.
Yeah.
Drop it once. Any more, you're jacking off. It's kind of sad that this has been the best match we've watched so far.
And it had a finish.
That was a great match.
That was entertaining. He's
Oh,
fucking
poor
dead.
Taka.
He's selling it, man.
You know what? You don't see that anymore. Nothing enrages me more is that when like a wrestler loses to a big move, gets pinned clean, doesn't kick out after the 3, like to show like, oh, I could have almost got it, and then they just roll out of the ring and walk away like nothing happened.
Knock your teeth out, and by the looks of things, you can't afford it.
God, this press conference.
Western Union proudly presents No Way Out of Texas in your house live from Houston, Texas this Sunday. It's sold out, so catch us on pay-per-view.
Sold out?
Sold
Oh,
out?
Fastest way to send money worldwide.
I'm shocked. Who would buy tickets to this fucking show? There's no matches on it. At least, like, when we bought the ECW tickets, we kind of knew that Rob Van Dam was, well, it was an ECW reunion show. What the fuck?
Oh, no.
Kane.
Yeah, Kane, it's gotta be Kane.
Kane!
I miss Vince doing that. I think that was his last pay-per-view that I actually called.
Really?
Yeah.
Through hellfire and brimstone, the biggest, nastiest, most
Oh, there's JR. What the fuck? They could pull in the B team for the shitty match?
He is the Undertaker's brother.
I think he was on commentary the last match.
Yeah, he was there the whole time.
JR?
It's
Yeah.
three-man
Oh, I never
commentary
heard him
team.
say shit.
It's JR, Michael Cole, and Kevin Kelly.
Adorning the cover of the WWF
They did go to the JR and heel Waller team. That's the best thing they did during the Attitude Era.
at the Royal Rumble.
I agree.
He and Paul Bearer
We won't get that for what, a
It's-
couple more months where it's like
It's no Keenan and Monsoon, but it was entertaining.
I mean, I always kind of like the JR Paul Heyman.
the bowels of hell of
That
the
was really
invasion.
good too. Paul Heyman is fantastic on the mic.
Yeah.
and Kane.
We'll at least get one episode of that, guys.
During the Attitude Era.
Yeah, it's the Go Home Raw.
Well, and he does WrestleMania 17 too, I think.
Yep.
World Wrestling Federation and all you leeches of the night are still in shock when you
He's
saw
still going over this shit.
Kane pick up that
Oh wait, they have a match
Oh.
on No Way Out, I think.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't think it's been announced yet, has it?
I think they mentioned it maybe last episode, but that's how well I remember it. Like that's it shows how well they're promoting the show that I don't even remember. This was funny though.
Oh yeah, he really got him good.
Shit.
He got him so good, so many times.
Thank God.
Right in the
Thank
face.
God that is the fake fire extinguisher, because the real fire extinguisher A smells
would've killed him.
disgusting.
Could have killed
and
him.
B stains like a motherfucker. I remember we were doing the fire stunt on Chris, and we had a fire extinguisher, and we used it to test it, but we didn't realize that after we used the test, used it all up.
Yeah,
And
that
we were
was
like,
it the
oh
one time.
shit! So we had to get buckets of water, and then
It's gonna be
what was it? Adam just fucking missed Chris's fire by a mile. Thank God Angelo
need a
was there with
second
the
one.
second one.
Hello.
What the fuck is he holding? A clock?
show the world what time
Oh.
it's gonna be.
Ooh.
Is that a Super Mario clock?
Vader clock.
It's time for you to be snuffed
That's
out.
where WWE missed the boat.
Just
I don't think they ever did a Vader clock.
for you, Vader.
Okay, now I can see his face clearly on it.
By
Alright.
the way, for all you leeches of the night that think that your Undertaker is going to show up in Houston, Texas.
Oh man. Imagine Undertaker fans buying this pay-per-view. Oh, he's not gonna come. Yes, he is. It always happens.
Undertaker apparently gone forever. There may be only one man who can stand up to Kane. That man, the Mastodon, Vader. We know Vader will never retreat when he takes on Kane. This
He'll
Sunday
also
in No
never
Way Out.
win.
Vader perhaps the only WWF superstar to
God, that could they not get a better image of Kane? He looks like somebody
He looks
who's wearing
fake.
he's wearing a Halloween costume of Kane, and like, yes, wear the Kane Halloween costume. Oh, we're already on break. All right, guys. Oh my God, they are doing this fucking match here. You were right. What kind of stupid shit is this?
Probably realized it was dumb to have a 10-man tag and an 8-man tag on the same pay-per-view.
I agree. All right.
As far as
So
Mike Tyson goes, if you get in my face at WrestleMania,
why do they
ain't gonna
keep
be
showing
no
clips of this, and they're going to show the whole
between
thing?
you and Holyfield, because
I
I'm
could care
knocking
less
your damn
about
lights
a
out, and you
press
won't wanna get back
conference
in the
to
ring
a
ever
show I'm already
again,
going to buy.
and that's the
Like,
bottom line.
all right, guys, we'll be back.
And now, the
Foot
Foot-
action.
Foot action slam of the week, brought to you by Nike. Oh my God! He beat
Hey,
him,
my
Chopper.
show again.
This is
Foot
like
action.
the please watch our shitty show fucking advertisement. Stuff, guys, stuff happens on Saturday night. Please watch it.
Well, they used to have quite a few matches on Saturday night that actually had some form of significance.
I mean, I used to watch every one because it was just more wrestling. Like, I couldn't get enough wrestling.
I watched them because I didn't have cable.
Like,
Like the only wrestling I got.
Kids these days, the fucking WWE network are spoiled as fuck. They got like wrestling, like 4-hour WrestleMania pre-shows.
Yeah.
2 nights of WrestleMania, nonetheless. They said that's here to stay now. So next year it's gonna be 2 nights at
They
SoFi.
had to do that though. I would be so mad if I was in like an arena for like 8 to 10 hours for a fucking wrestling show. Like, don't get me wrong, I love shows, but like the 3-hour limit is like the perfect time. Those chairs are uncomfortable. I know you're jumping up and doing squats most of the time, like because you're cheering and stuff. But like, could you imagine being in one place for 8 hours, like a wrestling show, with the quality of the
rough.
cards they've had now?
Rough. It would be rough. Even when I went to AEW, the Friday show in Ontario ended up being like 4.5, almost 5 hours of wrestling, and that was. And I mean, thankfully there weren't a whole lot of bad matches. They had a lot of the main talent on the dark stuff, but still, it was like fuck.
That was
Really?
Why was Rampage so much? Because they had to do dark and all that,
Did
or
dark.
what?
Yeah, they did dark. Just dark, because I guess dark is like 2-hour show, 2.5
Really?
hour show. Yeah, there was so many matches. It was much longer than the Wednesday Dynamite, because Dynamite was just Elevation Dynamite. So when we went, they did like an hour and a half before Rampage of dark, did Rampage for an hour, and then another like 2 hours of dark after Rampage.
Oh my god.
I will say this is the superior Raw song of the 2 hours.
You know, you guys talk about long
Best
shows. I went to a UFC show in San Jose.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Oh,
Don't they
Prelim.
start those at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon?
Yes, they started at 2 in the afternoon, and we didn't leave till 9:30. But it's like a 2.5 hour drive from my house.
Oh,
So it was like I
no.
didn't get home till midnight. It was crazy, but like so many fights. It was a good show, but still, it's a lot of fights.
remember when you guys got the Lesnar? Was it Lesnar Cerrone preview?
Or Lesnar Couture,
I don't think it was Couture.
or no, Lesnar and Herring.
Forget which. It was his. I think it was his second match.
Oh, you were there
The
for
first-
that, weren't you?
Yeah, I was there. That's why I was talking about it, because I remember you guys bought it. I came down. I remember there were like so many matches that had early finishes, and they had to fill it with replays of the undercard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to do the dark matches.
The dark matches were better.
Well, because those guys are fighting to get on the main card, so they go all out. I heard, you're the MMA guy, bro. I heard that they forced Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell was like a wrestler, and they're like, you're never going to get on the show wrestling and doing that stuff. Be a striker. And they said, okay, they made him like be a striker. I don't know. I don't know. So that's what I
No.
heard. No?
He was a wrestler, but he went to a gym in San Luis Obispo that specialized in kickboxing. So he used his wrestling in reverse, where he would prevent getting taken down. But no, he was a wrestler that learned to strike really well, and he loved striking. Yeah, no, I don't know where you heard that. That's completely false.
I don't know.
There it is.
Oh,
Theory.
the good team. Yeah, see, I told you this hour is better.
Well, can we talk
Why don't
about
they give Rock the stick here? We could use a little entertainment.
on the Rock? I'm sure he's got an earth-shattering announcement to make. Listen.
Oh, thank you.
Feels about human genetic cloning.
What?
Oh no!
What?
Feels like this. He's definitely in favor of it, but only if it's done selectively.
Oh shit!
Very selectively. You see, as the Rock looks out on this audience here from Evansville, Indiana.
Oh, that's where Jake's from.
Oh,
Oh, is
really?
it?
Yeah.
The Rock sees absolutely no one.
As if he needed to draw more heat, but man, he did it well.
There is only one human being in this entire world worthy of being cloned, and you're looking at him.
Who's the Intercontinental Champ right now?
He is.
Oh,
He is.
You just mentioned it earlier. How did you forget?
Seriously? You're like, oh, isn't he using the Rock's logic?
Yeah, but I didn't remember if he still had the title. I just thought it was Rock Logic.
Oh my god!
The Rock never loses it. The Rock gets the belt when he wants it, and he never loses it until he wants to lose it.
Oh, Ken Shamrock. Oh!
You know what? We should go back and read the cards. I think the DOA have been on every single Raw the last like 3 months.
I think they have.
I think they're
Sub
the
form.
only ones that have. Because there's nights Shamrock hasn't been on there. Wait, there's only it's only as a 2-man tag here. So I guess the 4-man tag or whatever is going on.
Man tag its pay-per-view.
Yeah, why?
So what they're trying to do is to give you a little tease of the pay-per-view to try to get
Yeah,
you to buy the
a little
pay-per-view.
nibble.
Little nibble.
Yeah,
You
we'll
know
see.
who was the biggest Shamrock mark at this time?
Me?
You were the biggest Shamrock
He's
mark.
admitted that.
I admitted that. I love Ken
Show.
Shamrock. Kenny's my boy. Are you
There's
kidding
nothing
me?
wrong with that. It was just you were such a mark for him.
Dude,
He is.
The dude was a beast. His finisher was over as shit. And he can legit work.
Good talk.
The only thing he can't do is just talk.
Got a promo.
The problem is they didn't have Chris Benoit to model after because they didn't let Chris Benoit talk a whole lot. They let him just talk in the ring. That's what they should do with Shamrock. But they were like, "Oh man, all our stars have to talk. Let's give him the mic. Shit, we can't give him a live mic. All right, let's give him in the back to a pre-cut. Oh my god, he sucks there too. All right, Shamrock, you're just gonna beat the shit out of everybody and not say a goddamn word. Just kill
And
everybody.
that worked for Bill Goldberg for years.
Right? That's what they could have done with Shamrock, but they wanted him to talk. And I get it. If you're going to be like a super main eventer, you need to. The problem was, as much as I love Kenny, he's no Goldberg. Goldberg was huge. Ken's not. Ken's short. So he's not. You'll never be that imposing wrestler like Goldberg was. But he'll be intimidating as fuck.
And folks, I tell you what, there are no more tickets in Houston.
Yeah, you got to be able to cut a promo though at the top.
No, I mean, Goldberg never needed to. I love
Well,
Goldberg.
no, yeah.
But again, that's the one exception to the rule. Like, how many other guys were like Goldberg?
Nobody. Oh, there we go.
I loathe this that Rock would use this as his finisher move because it's the lamest finisher of all time.
I agree.
I would almost prefer if he did the fucking side slam. Like, it's that bad.
There are too many athletes
to ever compete.
Like Rock Bottom is a great finisher. It's a fantastic finisher. Simple, quick, easy to execute, and looks good. The people's elbow thing, that's a show move.
Yeah, showmanship. That's like the double, whatever John Cena does.
The 5-knuckle shuffle.
Yeah, a 5-knuckle shuffle, that's what it is.
I'd say that needs to be a disqualification, but he threw himself into his knee, not the other way around.
Did he even get the tag there?
I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
got it.
It didn't even look like Shamrock's hand moved. Oh, that
was sloppy.
That was such a that was so sloppy.
Get in there and do your job, Kyoto. What the hell? Oh, they're brawling. Like, why are they cheering? Oh, shit!
Frankensteiner!
The Hurricane Run.
Do it! Finish him off, Kenny! Oh, nope. Oh! Right in the fucking face.
Holy
Right in the face.
Pow, right in the kisser.
He didn't even, like, tuck his neck in to take it on the top of the head.
No,
he took it in the face.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Oh,
He's got
yeah.
blood. Look at that. In his nose.
His nose broke?
Shamrock may be out on his feet here.
Get him. Kill him.
Get out of there. Get out of there for it. No.
Shit.
Shamrock, look at that look on his face. Shamrock with a faraway look in his eye.
I will say this. Ken's probably the only guy who could take a chair to the face. Oh, shit, yes. Get him.
Shamrock suplexing the referee. Telling you, Rock.
Yes, yes.
Oh, no.
Kick everyone's ass.
What a gimmick where he would just snap and go apeshit on everybody.
Shamrock has been smacked in the head. He is snapped here. Shamrock's own teammates trying to restrain him. He never was the sharpest knife in the drawer, but when that can you imagine the mood Shamrock?
I just liked how nonchalantly The Rock is just walking up the stairs. Patiently walks into the ring and just whack.
Yeah, he really did take his sweet time getting into the ring.
It's like they want Shamrock to kill them. Like, they don't care. That's how over Shamrock is.
He ain't right. Something's wrong.
Look, he's fucking, that's over.
Oh, Shamrock is going to be, he'll get even Sunday, you got to believe. These 5
They
men
lost. Why are you cheering?
Because losers love losers.
Yep. That's WWE's biggest missed opportunity right there. I was.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh!
Oh lord.
Did he just say
Did he
F
just
you
say
to Mike
fuck yeah, I
Kyoto?
think he did.
That was good.
It's like the second best build-up we had to a match yet. Oh man. Well, you know what? At least this beats like a super drawn-out DX promo.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Still using the old WrestleMania theme.
I love that theme.
I
That
do
to me is
too.
WrestleMania music right there. They
Yeah, I
if,
agree.
if they kept that theme throughout every WrestleMania, it would have been amazing. That's like the nostalgia right there.
Being the king, I'm used to being followed by newsmen and
So made.
Do you guys remember which WrestleMania show that song debuted?
No.
That one?
Was it 10?
11? 8?
It was this version.
WrestleMania.
This version originally came out with WrestleMania 9.
Oh.
because that's where they had the pump it up, pump it up.
I want to welcome you to the WrestleMania
Oh,
14
the other one was
Wrestling
the that
Television
other
crews,
WrestleMania
radio
music.
stations, and newspapers
I still
worldwide
like that one too.
awaited the announcement of the main event
Uh,
at
the,
WrestleMania 14, as well as what role the
Da,
baddest
da, 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 da.
play at the
Yeah, I like that one too.
I love that, but that's like the 80s to me.
Well, yeah, because they used that one mostly in the 80s.
I remember because
And then went da, 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 da.
me and Angela never got to order pay-per-views until like late '93, so we would watch the shit out of the
Mike Tyson will
pre-shows.
be, in effect, the
Like,
enforcer. He will be on the
crazy.
outside of the
Hey,
ring,
Tony.
in somewhat of a guest referee capacity.
If you don't know, you should know. My name is Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I've been busting my ass for 8
They
years.
You were
replayed
Tony,
to get this
Tony,
opportunity to
Tony,
wrestle for the WWF
and Tony.
title at a WrestleMania. So, Shawn Michaels, you can bet your last dollar that I take this match more serious than any match I've
I
ever
feel
had
like
in
they
my
should have
life.
done this. They should have either
Professionally,
canceled the
I
No
think
Way
you're
Out
one of the
pay-per-view,
greatest wrestlers to ever step in the
like
ring.
and just not done it and just done a bigger
Personally,
build-up
I
to
think you're a big piece
WrestleMania.
of trash.
Steve Austin, in my opinion, is
Nice.
the
That
Trail
fucking WCW
Sprewell
made
of the
them
World Wrestling
do
Federation.
month-to-month
And Vince McMahon
pay-per-views.
is
Which
Well,
is
it's
the
still- yeah.
biggest mistake
I
Yeah.
do not lay down.
I think
I
wrestling
repeat,
has ever done.
I
Right
do
there.
not
If there was
lay
one
down
categorical
for
mistake that
absolutely
they've done, it's just doing
anybody.
a pay-per-view.
Mike
every
Tyson
month.
is the hottest thing.
No, I agree.
It's too much.
Yeah.
I think you only need 5 or 6 at best.
I agree.
Yeah,
5
4
or
to
6
6.
Honestly, that's why I like AEW. They do 4. Then they had this promotional show last Sunday, 5. That's all you need. 5 pay-per-views, and it makes your and then do what they do during some of their Dynamites and Rampages. Make them specialty shows. Make this week Fighter Fest. Make this week Fight for the Fallen. This week New Year's Slam or
Which,
St. Patrick's Day Slam. Or
which 4 to 5 pay-per-views would you guys keep for WWE?
WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam,
Survivor,
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank,
probably
and-
Money in the Bank. Yeah.
and probably Survivor Series if they can do the tag team stuff. Like the tag team stuff, I think can still work.
I don't know. I mean, I think if they do the extended version, like they prolong, but the issue is Survivor Series was helped to use to continue feuds or build feuds to WrestleMania.
You don't just do this.
But pay-per-views are seen as the way to either start feuds or culminate them. So it's really hard to do that tag team dynamic. I think the last time I heard of a Survivor Series match actually being like a story-wise important was that one where John Cena had to pick his team and they went against the
Authority.
and the Cena's team loses, they all get fired or whatever. Okay, that is a cool concept. If they did stuff like that all the time, like you know, if the Miz had his entourage, and if anybody on the other opponent team wins, all those guys who still survive get a title shot against Miz or whatever. Okay, you build a story like a dynamic like that, but just to have tag matches,
Like I can't see you, boy. And I choose.
But I agree. I think those 5, the Money in the Bank one is a fantastic one to put in there. I think Elimination Chamber. I think if you swapped out Survivor Series 4 Elimination Chamber, I think that would be a little bit better.
Yeah, that would work.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at this.
See, but I feel like the Elimination Chamber shouldn't be its own pay-per-view. That should be a gimmick match for.
Well, I love that it debuted at Survivor Series, so they can still call it the Survivor Series, but do it in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, for Survivor Series, they should just bring back War Games because that concept is so.
Yeah, War Games.
I know they do it in NXT, but like that would work. That would be so much better to do that concept, like because it's still the team dynamic concept, but in a cooler little package. They just got to raise the level of those cages because you don't want fucking Brian Pillman
It's
breaking his
funny
neck
that
again.
you mentioned War Games because that's AEW's version is tomorrow.
Really? What's it called?
Blood and Guts.
What the fuck? They
But
need to
it's-
fire
it-
their PR guy. That's an awful
It is,
name.
but it's War Games. It's 2 rings, the cage over the top. They do the format, you know, the man advantage. They come in every however many minutes.
Tyson
It's
and-
more War Games than the War Games match in NXT.
Oh, okay.
And this year it's Jericho's team against Moxley and Kingston's team.
We just watched WWF jack off themselves.
Yeah.
It was so
Yeah,
That's
notice how
bullshit.
none of us paid attention.
It wasn't worth a damn. Like this build up, like we keep getting this build up thrown in our faces every WrestleMania about this match and the hype behind it or whatever. And like watching it going back now, I'm like I don't understand how I was hyped for this match. Like all I cared about was Austin. Oh my god, is that
Whippleman?
Harvey Whippleman downtown Bruno? Does anybody else find it disconcerting that China hired day laborers to do this work?
Is that Brian Christopher?
Nunzio.
Who? That's not Brian Christopher. What, all white people look the same to you, Brett? God.
They kind of do.
We forgot to do a Tim White tribute.
A
Oh, we
Tim White
did.
tribute?
Yeah, he died.
He passed
No,
away.
he did?
Yeah, he
did.
died about a week ago.
Oh my god, my boy.
I think he finally learned to aim the shotgun properly.
Oh, it's Blackman.
What the fuck? How do we make this guy more interesting? Give him close.
Oh my god.
We can sell him.
You're gonna go out there. No, that was a
Here's what we
Russo thing.
do. We're gonna turn off the lights, and we're gonna give him these sticks, and they're gonna glow in the dark.
Shit, it's
so when he does
recoil.
it-
It's recoil and sniper.
They're back.
I like their hats. If I was a wrestler, I would come out in one of those hats.
Is that one
Right?
right there in the front? Wasn't he on Right to Censor? Wasn't he one of the Right to Censor
That's
dudes?
That's
Bull
bull-
Buchanan.
that's-
Yeah, there you go, Bull Buchanan.
That other guy though couldn't get repackaged. Sorry, buddy. Maybe he was an oddity. I don't remember.
even you see the looks on their faces, even though they think their gimmick sucks balls.
Yeah. I will say Steve Blackman's music is awesome. He's probably got one of the coolest pieces of music. But like that's pretty much where his coolness ends. This guy was most over wearing a fucking wedge of cheese on his head.
Head cheese, head cheese, head cheese.
I can't wait for that. There's some shit that's gonna come up here that I am just gonna relish in. Like, oh my god. Fucking world class bullshit.
What the fuck is this?
Huh.
Are you?
Is that Cyrus?
That's.
AKA
What the
Don
fuck?
Callis?
What? This.
Yeah.
What the fuck do they think they're doing? Oh, it's outside. I thought it was going in the ring. I was like, there is he not
What the
strapped
fuck is
in?
this?
There is not enough money
And
to pay
that's
me to do that spot right there. He is
and
not
that's why
This was before Owen Hart's.
I was about to say this is why Owen Hart died right there.
Jesus.
This is just a
He
sign
just
of how
totally-
much attention you should be paying to this match.
I know he just killed the fucking any heat this match may have had. I mean, it wasn't much, but and he's talking bullshit. Like I don't even care what he's saying right now.
That talks more to me. People in history have always feared the great leaders of men.
Like his biggest dude, Kurgan, is nowhere to be seen. That's the only thing that made this group threatening. I mean, they're just jobbers. Like, and they should fucking team up with Tom Brady. Oh my God, we are 30 minutes to close, boys. We did not get our Marrow segment. I am worried.
Still time.
Okay.
You know what? Maybe they're saving him for the main event, which is proper for this man. He deserves the main. If we don't get at least one Marrow-esque main event, I'll be very upset.
Jackalites!
What the fuck? I'll give this guy credit though. He's riffing off the top of his head. I mean, it's bullshit, but he's not reading a script or doing anything. Maybe he would have had a decent career if he just had a better gimmick.
And the Truth Commission have decided that we will speak that language louder than anybody else.
Vince in his head, like this is definitely. As much as we diss on Russo, I don't see Russo coming up with this gimmick. This is a Vince.
Sure.
No, because Russo likes to do like hokey shit, but real life hokey shit. This is like, oh, we're gonna make him an army. The only thing I think Russo could have come up with is said, let's just make him South African, because no one's done that before. Vince, we're gonna have an army. They're gonna be African. We already have the nation, Vince. Nah, they're gonna be South African, so we can hire some white guys. We're gonna call them the Truth Commission, but they're gonna do nothing but lie. It's gonna be fantastic.
They're gonna do nothing but lie.
If Russo had any hand in this, that's the only thing I think he did. Just give him the South African gimmick.
In fact, any one of you can become the next Jackalite.
Jackalite.
Because I do not discriminate. Anyone from the pious to the pornographer. No checks accepted.
I mean, he's cutting a promo, that's for sure. Sadly, he's better at it than like 90% of WWE's roster at the time. What
That's
the
crazy
fuck?
during this matchup.
What the hell did he just do?
He tapped him out?
He wrapped his leg around his bent arm over his back and then like pulled his other arm up and he tapped.
It's like an omoplata or something like that, like the yes lock almost.
I don't know what the fuck it was. I saw him do it. I'm like, oh, that's a cool rest hold. And then he's like, ring the bell. I'm like, what? What?
And they lost. All that talk for that.
Is he gonna get slapped? Oh wow, we're gonna see the deconstruction of the Truth Commission here. Are we gonna see Kurgan?
I don't think he likes the taste of defeat. Do you remember what it was like when you were in Memphis working for $40 eating tuna fish out of a can? You piece of trash.
What the fuck? This is Russo. This is Russo right here. They're supposed to be South African. He calls them a tuna can eating piece of trash from Memphis.
Telling him now.
You get slapped.
Yep.
Oh!
Oh!
What do managers slap wrestlers for? They're stronger than you. They're bigger than you. They'll kill you.
Rah!
You still gonna follow this asshole? Like, what was the point of that?
To nail his leader, Jackal. Jackal is sick. Look at his face, so unconcerned. Look, he's amused by
What
this
the
whole
fuck
thing.
is this?
He's laughing.
Yeah, this is just getting fucking weirder and weirder.
He needs
Damn
a
you,
thorough
Russo.
background check, does that man. Boy, this is gonna be an
You're gonna get in the ring and you're gonna get slapped in the face. People are gonna think it's a shoot. But don't get out of the ring. You're gonna stay in there and be really mad.
He is for peace.
The third eye.
Wow, that was a very interesting.
What's he doing, Jeff Jarrett stick now?
Piece of business, to say the least.
This dude should manage the NWA. I'd watch that.
Jeez, what a bad segment.
Oh,
Oh, you didn't know?
Here we go.
Your ass better call somebody!
Not too high on my list are these two WWF Tag Champions.
He's wearing both titles.
Oh,
I've got nothing to say.
I'm getting chill bumps.
These jokers.
Look how high up.
Oh god, they're redoing that stupid segment bullshit. They're selling that thing again.
There's a
I was watching a Botchamania and they read a chapter from Terry Funk's book and they talked about how he got the name Chainsaw Charlie.
What? What do you say?
He just said, "What do you want me to call? What do you want to call? What do you want? What do you want us to call you?" And they're like, "Chainsaw Charlie." So he said he can't be. And then, and then the reason why he wore the stocking was because he didn't want people to know he was Terry, because then he'd have to be Chainsaw Terry.
Chainsaw Terry. Like his first appearance, they're like his old buddy Terry Funk, Chainsaw Charlie.
Jack condominium.
Yeah, so it was his idea, that gimmick. But he thought it was gonna be like exciting with him coming out of the box, and the whole, everyone in the crowd didn't cheat it. Nobody in the crowd knew who it was.
They didn't care, because like, who comes out with a fucking chainsaw? You're not going to use the chainsaw in wrestling, they know that.
Note the wheels.
Like,
Like a cat.
Big Boss Man was over because he had that fucking nightstick, and he would actually use it, showing, oh shit. Like, Chainsaw Charlie, what's he going to do? But he had chainsaw, he's cutting his arm off! JR! Somebody stop
the
him!
saga of Flight 666.
You guys hear that?
Request permission for takeoff.
Disturbed is playing one of their hits, The Sound of
Permission
Silence.
granted, one-niner. We have blast off. Oh, God. The humanity.
isn't that technically Simon and Garfunkel's song?
Oh, God.
Don't you correct me. It sickens me.
You know, in that air tragedy,
These
there
guys
were
are
only two
fucking anti-heat
survivors.
magnets. They gotta refresh
Myself,
this
First
stupid
Lieutenant
bullshit.
Dog, and my co-pilot,
You do.
Captain Ass.
Remember that was the
You're
whole
done-
fucking first. That was the first hour last
Yeah,
week.
That was a
Oh yeah, that's right. We spent a whole hour on that crap.
Let's
They were
take
really
this
shooting
time
it
to
up. Like, I'm
reenact
sorry, I didn't mean it.
that air disaster.
They're liars.
666. I'd like to ask all these people to move back. It's for your own safety. Please move back just a hair off runway 69.
Who's going for the
Good
ride?
Oh, Lord.
God.
I don't have any idea what these two outlaws are up to. They better refine their stand-up act. Yeah, but last week,
Oh.
two human beings, Mick
Jeez.
Foley and Terry Funk, were in that dumpster
What
last
the
week.
fuck is the point of this? This is not
But you-
drawing heat.
And they know that they're fine. At the end of last week, they came to the ring and were fine. So it's not
Yeah.
like.
Wait, there's somebody in there. We're getting ratings. Wait, look at this. What it's all about.
That's good.
Wait, look. The big stars.
Oh god, they're actual sex dolls.
Neck injuries. We should.
They are. Oh, they are.
They're dressed like
They were probably cheaper than the crash test dummies.
I never understood the inflatable sex doll. Like, it's like fucking a balloon. Balloons are not sexy.
I would not know. I've never owned one, and I never plan on owning one.
I mean, same, but like, I never like how there is a market for them. Otherwise, they would not make these things. So people are buying them.
familiar to you, JR? It's hideous.
Yeah, that's weird.
Wait till Sunday.
I would like to try
Sunday
Flashlight though,
when Cactus and Terry Funk
but I'm not gonna
get
pay
their
for
hands
that.
on those two yahoos.
There's no bringing them back.
Look, there's Port.
These guys are thieving my marrow time.
Let's bring that back to the room with us.
These guys are thieves of joy.
Yeah, I don't think no marrow tonight.
If there is anything left of you, we will sweep the remains under the rug at No Way Out.
I don't
Of
think
Texas.
So. I don't think so at
Oh
all.
my god, that was 5 minutes of my life I will never get back.
Those
So
still
your
are
boy-
the best tag titles ever, though.
The image of the tag titles, the belts themselves.
Those belts,
Yeah.
those are the best.
Do you think people think it's going to be true that if Cody Rhodes ever wins the world title again, he's going to bring back the gold eagle belt like he did.
That'd be sick.
That would be cool.
Would be interesting to see how they would come back with it though. If they do a straight like redo, or if they like update it and do like modern take on it.
I like the idea what they do with the new belt, where the side plates are like custom to the wrestler. But the winged eagle belt to me, that's like the quintessential championship.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like they could do the winged eagle in the main plate.
Oh shit!
You wouldn't even need to take off the WWE logo. You could just put legit eagle, the winged eagle, just over it.
You know what brand of lock that is? INS.
Nope. Oh Lord.
¿Qué pasa? Me duele, me duele. Ayúdame. Damn you, arbitrary trash can.
What did the table ever do to you?
What the fuck? Owen? Who's fucking...
No.
I think Steve Austin made a big mistake.
Is that Goldust? Oh,
That's
Luna.
Luna.
Luna, wow.
Yeah, Goldust.
Oh my god, it's Mero. Yeah! Look at the cheers he's getting. Don't say it's for Sable. That's for Mero. Shut up, JR. You don't know what you're talking about. Raw is Mero.
Marilyn Manson Dust. Oh Lord.
I was like, whose the song is? They should have played Mero's song. His song was awesome.
How in the world can Sable, as nice a person as she is, coexist?
As nice a person as she is. I heard she was a massive bitch.
Oh yeah. She was like, especially after the Playboy thing came out, she was like super cunty and whatnot.
Clinton wishes she was.
But then like got put in her place when China came out next, and hers outsold her like by almost 2-1. The headbangers, they dare sully our boy Mero with these fucking jobbers.
I almost went to, I think it was customink.com, and almost got a shirt that said "I'm Mark for Mero."
We need to make that. We need to make that shirt like for our 1-year anniversary of the show, and just like wear it for an episode.
Start a store on Pro Wrestling Tees.
Oh, that'd be good. We have 2 shirt ideas right now. It's the R Mark for Mero and the Smile Eraser.
Yes. Yes.
I want a picture of Sean like this,
shirt.
like, and then like Owen sneaking up behind him with the Instagram. And on the back of the shirt, it'll be like, "Turn that smile upside down."
The second phase of the shirt has like Shawn Michaels cutting the cord over Owen's back.
Oh.
I don't know if I want to go that far.
Poor Sable. Back to the kitchen. Birth that baby, goddammit.
If you guys don't know this, but Weasel had the greatest shtick back at work where he would say to one of our female coworkers the most misogynistic shit.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
And then afterwards would just say, "Well, that's what my dad said."
Oh my god.
Did I tell you guys the story about the pallet monster?
I think you did.
So one time we had I was Chris's boss for a while for inventory control, and they were supposed to go out and count the inventory on the pallets and whatnot. We had a a female working for us, and she was nice. She did her job pretty decently, and she was pretty efficient, whatever. And, but Chris liked to mess with her. He would never like directly say fucked up shit to her. Like Chris would always say this, like Angela was saying, this dumb misogynistic shit to us. He would never say it to somebody. He would never offend somebody directly. But one time he asked me, he goes, hey, would you fire me if I like took my pants off, tucked my wiener between my legs, ran up to Hessian and go, "Hell, monster ate my wiener."
I always wanted to do it.
He wanted to like run up to Hessian, like, "Oh, help! I need help!" Run!
But afterwards, he'd be like, "You fuck me? I'd fuck you."
I allegedly did that. I allegedly. I allegedly said that.
He never said it to her. He said it to me,
Yeah.
which is the problem. I gotta have that image in my head.
Oh, the palate
Oh my god.
The things that he told this poor girl, like
She was pretty gullible. That's the thing.
he would say things like, "Oh, stupid!" Like he would complain about his lunch and go, "Why can't my mom just stay in the kitchen and make my lunch better?"
My god.
And Hessian would go, "Why would you say that? Oh, that's what my dad said."
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah.
And the funniest part, I always used to think, what does she think of Weasel's dad? She probably thinks Weasel's dad is like the worst human being on the planet.
You know, I just thought of something. On the I Mark for Marrow shirt, on the front it'll be like a picture of Mark doing his pose when he gets taken off. On the back it's going to be Sable with a big X through it. That or like in the corner a very small like picture of Sable crossed out.
Oh hey. So remember how I said AEW stole our name and gave it to Sting and Darby Allin?
Apparently Sting had that name for a while, yeah.
Yeah.
But his is the Dudes with Attitudes. We're the Dudes with Attitude. So no S. No S. Get the S out.
Did that drive up our YouTube engagement?
God, no.
That'd be great if it did.
Not in the slightest.
I thought it would. I was excited.
Oh man.
What the fuck? Oh, Sable's back.
Oh, look at that! She took off her thing.
Damn it, Mark! Put your coat on her.
You know what is funny though? I was watching Brian Alvarez, and he was talking about the dudes with attitudes, and he was like, "What a bunch of geeks!" And then I just started laughing. Oh, Cradle!
Oh my god.
Oh, Luna. She looks scared. Luna's always scared me.
Luna was
Yeah,
like.
because Luna lived her gimmick.
What beef did Sable have with Luna, though, is the issue. Like, I'm trying to see. Her beef should have been with Mark.
I think because they sent her backstage, and Luna kind of pushed her off too, right now.
Please tell me our boy's on the card next week.
Let me check.
Next week will be the pay-per-view.
Oh, they said Luna and Sable must coexist, so maybe they're in a like an 8-man tag. Another fucking tag?
What is it, Survivor Series?
Yeah, so Goldust and Marrow are facing the Headbangers at No Way Out.
Oh, okay.
What? Why? Where did that come from?
Why must our boy be sullied to tag with this freak?
Because they're both,
It's such a random match. Like I don't feel like that they've been they've been building to that. Like, I just feel like this week was just a fucking singles match, and then they're just a tag. Whatever. Sable's hot. I wish she didn't have. I wish she didn't have fake boobies though.
Oh, they're coming to the ring. Oh, wait a second. I think that was the last match of the night, guys. Our boy main evented Raw. They did it. Oh wait, he wasn't
Never
wrestling
helps
though.
you sleep at
But
night.
they didn't. I
He
wish
didn't
they put him on the
wrestle.
mic.
Son of a bitch. Damn it, that doesn't count.
Yeah, they gave Cyrus the mic. Why couldn't they have given Hero
Because
a
he would
mic?
overshadow everybody. The fucking main event for like next week's Raw should have been Mero and The Rock versus Shamrock and Austin. Can you imagine that? The heat that match would have drawn. Shawn must be happy. He didn't have to get dressed for work today.
He never did. Triple H did all the work.
Yeah, according to SummerSlam 2002.
No, Sean carried it. That's why fucking Triple H hit him with the sledgehammer after, God forbid.
It's sad to see that DX peaked so, like, the Shawn version peaked, like, at Survivor Series and it just went downhill. But then the face version of DX kind of rose to prominence in mid-98.
One man against these three. Austin is afraid of no one. And you know that as well as I do.
Well, we only have 5 more minutes left, so we're not going to get a long, drawn-out program. It may not be a 20-minute promo, but it might feel like 20 minutes.
No way out.
You gotta say the name of the pay-per-view a bunch of times to remind people to buy it.
With Stone Cold Steve Austin, Owen Hart, Chainsaw, and Cactus Jack.
Chainsaw Chainsaw Terry.
Listen to these people.
You think for 1 second that I'm gonna wait
Oh,
Sunday night
Always.
to take back what is rightfully mine? Son, you gotta.
Ooh, this man. Why does it always happen like at the end of the second hour?
The Heartbreak Kid waits on absolutely nobody. Oh, don't you worry, Stone
Well, it is going to
Cold.
feel like 20 minutes, that's for sure.
No way out. You gonna get an ass whooping.
this is gonna make it feel like 40 minutes.
Oh, Jesus. Damn you,
from
Peacock.
HBK. But Austin, you've got something that belongs to me.
It's funny how he took the belt and then walked backstage where they were all at. Why didn't he like, oh, he's got the belt. Let's wait for him at the entrance and jump him.
You wanted me to come out here and take it back?
I don't remember this, but then again, I don't remember, like, I remember not wanting to order No Way Out because it sounded dumb.
He's ready to
But I wanted to know what happened on the show because you always want to know if Austin does something.
Yeah.
Well, what's going to happen, Ross?
Oh, that guy, that shirt, that kid was wearing, the half steel faced Austin, the half regular faced Austin. I had that shirt. I remember I never had official WWE shirts, but I always had the off-brand stuff they sold at JCPenney because those shirts were cheaper. Because the WWE shirts are like $15-20 each. You get the JCPenney shirts for like $7-8.
Out here, please.
Said please? What the fuck?
Hey.
This should be good.
Austin chucks the belt in the river. Whoa. And the fans are getting a double dose here. I will say this, I never liked how Austin carried the belt.
You didn't like the way he carried it?
No, because Taker carried it like that, and like that made sense for Taker because he was just dragging it like it was a corpse. But Austin's carrying it like it's a burden. Like,
well, because that belt is the representation of Vince. So by dragging it, you know, it actually fits his character. Because once he gets his belt, he stops
not beefing with Vince right now, though.
He will be.
I mean, he will be, but it's not like this is not an apparent thing that he's doing because he does it all the time with every belt. Oh, please tell me Owen's gonna come on out here.
He's gonna have to.
Because Owen's in the match.
There it is!
What a smile eraser!
What the fuck? Is he gonna come through the fucking ring? That'd be kind of cool.
Oh.
Oh, China gets the.
China did his dirty work.
Well, unless they're waiting for him at the entrance, that'd be a thing to do.
China's retrieved Michael's belt.
Oh shit! That's an expensive ring, you son of a bitch! You ruined it! You ruined it! Damn it! You already cut it, Chainsaw. What are you doing?
Yeah, I always thought he had a couple screws loose.
Oh, there's Owen.
What if Owen fell on the fucking chainsaw and died? That'd have been funny.
What if he fell through the hole? Well, here's your main event for Sunday, boys.
Until you find out that Sean's not in the match.
That's right.
So close.
We almost made it.
This is where it's gonna stay.
Somebody's gonna get hurt, King, this Sunday on pay-per-view. The stakes
They never even advertised the tag match.
Nope.
Oh. The only thing that's ever even mentioned is Sean mentioning that they're gonna fight Sunday. That's it.
What a pay-per-view spectacular, JR. Good God. That must have been the biggest bullshit he's ever said since calling Terry Funk a legend. Oh boy. That's kind of a cool image, though. All right, guys, what'd you think about the Go Home Raw to the most illustrious pay-per-view of the Attitude Era? The one most remembered and fondly cared about by wrestling fans the world over.
You know what? To be fair, compared to last week's show, this show was a lot better. It held my attention in more places.
There were some good segments, yeah. I enjoyed the Shamrock match. That was fun. The light heavyweight match was actually enjoyable to watch. It was kind of a cool story build-up. But I think that's kind of the Austin promo in the beginning was good.
Yeah, beginning
the
promo.
last segment was pretty good too. But I don't know. It was. It's like you hear this like Attitude Era get romanticized a lot. And nobody's probably gone through the pain that we have of watching all these old shows back to back to back.
And that's what I was just gonna say is that this show honestly was like a C- to me. Like,
yeah,
I mean, you can tell that all the hype is for WrestleMania, and that like if this was filler, this is a filler Raw, a filler pay-per-view. Just they're building to WrestleMania.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can...
like I said, it was better than last week. That doesn't mean it was great.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, really, the go home show to a forgettable pay per view, I wasn't expecting much. If you really think about how good some of the good pay-per-views that we're going to get coming up and how awesome they're going to be, those go-home shows will probably be very intense and make you want to watch the show. Nobody gives a shit about this pay-per-view coming up. It doesn't even seem like the company gives a shit because they're barely advertising it. They're barely They spent more time talking about the Tyson press conference than they did the pay-per-view.
They really did.
The one that cost them money, like that, to put on a fucking show. And I think that'll be the roughest show we're gonna watch in this journey, guys. I think it's gonna be bad. Like, for me, the show, I remember it for one segment and one segment only. That's it. The end of the main event. That's the only thing that matters. But other than that, it's gonna be a hard watch, and that's gonna be our next episode. So buckle in. It's gonna be a long one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 3-hour show.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right.
I remember watching the ending scrambled with you, bro, and it was fucking awesome. The ending of that show.
Oh yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. The ending is the best part of that show. That sucks. Like the last, we gotta go through 3 hours to get to the last 30 seconds. It's gonna be bad. But I mean, there have been worse Raws that we've watched. So for me, I think it wasn't awful. I think we're slowly starting to see the pictures being put together. I think the issue we're seeing right now is just their talent. The talent pool is trash.
That's not there yet.
The Headbangers, DOA, Truth Commission, jobber after jobber after jobber, and we gotta get this funk of '97 off and push into the new '98 because
we need Val Venus.
Oh, I was actually.
It's coming. He's coming. It's this year.
I'm not a big Val Venus fan. I was never a fan of it. I thought his gimmick was stupid.
I didn't say his gimmick was great, but when Val Venus is on the show is better. Choppy.
I can't debate that. All right, so gotta prepare for next week, guys. Big show coming up. Any final thoughts before we go into No Way Out?
The show was better, but man, I know No Way Out's gonna drag. We're gonna need help.
It's a one-dimensional product right now.
Yeah.
I agree. Weasel?
It was good. Opening segment, good. I just remember the Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold feud being better than what it is with 7 weeks left. I'm still like, whoa.
I think it gets better after No Way Out.
All right.
They start to amp that up. Because the problem is they're pushing this Tyson thing because they spend a lot of money on Tyson.
Right.
So they want to be like, Tyson. And there's some big moments coming with Tyson in it. It's going to make it really good. So I'm hoping, again, we're going to have 6 episodes of Raw before WrestleMania. So we'll see how this build goes. All right, guys, that's all we have for you today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys have any questions that you want us to answer on the air next time on the show, please send us an email at dudeswithattitudepodcast@gmail.com. Signing off for the team here, I am the good Dr. Legend, saying goodbye for the magnificent Brett Evers.
Now, baby!
The Supreme Submission Machine, Angelo.
Peace.
And no ego himself, Weasel Manefic. So long, guys. We'll see you next time.